Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, and welcome back. We're playing Warcraft 3 Alternate. It's Path of the Kaldorei. We're playing the Undead campaign, but Night Elves this time. Chapter 3, Into the Realm Skeletal. Very exciting. So the Elves are going to be a skeleton faction 6 days later near the snowy borderlands of Quel'Thalas. It's very creative with what replaces what. It's, you know, you got these major players that are direct replacements of the four major races, but then, you know, the High Elves here, skeletons. Pretty cool.
Wondrous skeletal Quel'Thalas.
I've been here since I was a boy.
Be wary. The Necrolords likely wait in ambush.
Their frail skeletons do not concern me, Druid. Our forces are strengthened with every forest we reclaim.
Don't be too overconfident, Demon Hunter. The Necrolords must not be taken lightly.
We shall see. Bring forth the prisoner. Where is the entrance to your land, Necromancer?
You will never enter Quel'Thalas, Fallen Prince. The woods themselves protect our borders, and the enchanted gates protect our capital.
Your precious gates will not stop me any more than these trees, little Necromancer.
Bring up the glaive throwers.
We'll make our own entrance.
The energies of this place are strong. Level their structures. This location is perfect for your base.
It'll be a pleasure.
The Night Elves are advancing. Alert the sentries. Okay, we didn't get a nice little voice line that time. All right, destroy this and then the tower. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm intrigued. What we got to do here, I think, is get some Moonwell started. That should get us in a good position. We might even need a third one, but getting some additional lumber just to start certainly doesn't hurt. And then we'll move you here and then entangle. So our bears have roar. Well, that's normal. And then we can get up to rejuve. No bear form, but that's okay. I mean, even still, having some frontline folks are going to be really useful. We'll have to see about our circumstances with... Explore the reason located, yeah, additional gold mines, etc., etc. We'll have to see our situation with huntresses. Huntresses would be handy here, but I don't know if they're in the cards for us. Okay, so I think up here is where we want to go first. Again, I know Sylvanas will attack us at a certain point as well. I'm not going to wait for her to attack us. I like how it forces back the blight as well. That's neat. I'm going to get one more. We got plenty of money to start here. And how we looking on entangling? So yeah, we break through here. There's some creeps up here, and then there's a base over to the right. It's like the sooner you take it, the better. Destroy trees with ancients or glaive throwers to uncover pathways. You know what? Let's go ahead and move these over here. Again, when Sylvanas attacks, and you know what? Well, I'm curious to see what Sylvanas... It should just be Sylvanas, right?
I am Sylvanas Windrunner, Ranger General of Silver Moon. I advise you to turn back now.
It is you who should turn back, Sylvanas. Nature itself has come to your land.
Do your worst. The gate to the Inner Kingdom is protected by our most powerful enchantments. You shall not pass.
Okay, we gave it a little zap. Is there like a new noise that's happening with the wisps that I'm hearing, like when they're completing something? I hear like a little ba-doop. I don't know what that is, but... Okay, yeah, we want to get up to rejuve as soon as possible. Yeah, that. You hear that? Ba-doop. It's like the wisp that's being built. I don't know, man. And then here, ancients can uproot in order to move to a new location. So we are going to have to defend against Sylvanas. We're not going to need that much stuff on the defensive, but we will need stuff on the defensive for sure. We need that Engine of Lore. Just get multiple wisps. And then... if we send Arthas out to this first base on the right, that'll get us a foothold to at least start moving. We're also opening the trees here, which is going to allow the enemy to attack us from this direction. I think Sylvanas is able to warp past the trees, I think.
I
My strength is yours at once.
I stand ready.
I'm trying to get in the habit of actually right-clicking the moon wells instead of leaving them on autocast, because then sometimes they're, you know, you're not getting stuff healed that you want to be healed at the time. Okay, that's good for now, and then we'll go to Tree of Ages. Cool, cool. And then let's get our altar.
I stand for the night.
Okay, let's take this group real quick and kill these creeps.
Of course.
We do not have an open inventory slot, but that's okay for now. You can stop shooting that. One more. There you go. Okay, get in there.
Lord Arthas, the creatures of the forest are also resisting our invasion.
Strength is yours.
Okay, handy stuff. We shouldn't need these anymore, so we can leave them at home. That's being built. Just make some more archers.
Is there danger?
Potion of healing. I mean, I can just pick that up and use it right away. Once we can get to rejuve, we'll be in much better shape, I think.
Certainly.
I feel like this mana pot is just burning a hole in my pocket because I'm never going to use it. Just never going to use it.
Of course.
Okay, actually, no. Bring these, and we're going to
I
attack.
stand for the night.
Over here.
For honor.
Find Sylvanas.
So these skeleton... They're skeleton grunts. They have 750 HP. That's pretty significant. All right, get in there. Let Arthas tank it for now. Roar me. Keep that up. And we're just going to keep making archers to sit at home to ensure that we don't go down. Let's get that Hunter's Hall.
Justice shall be. Is there danger?
Okay, let's move everybody up.
For honor.
Again, we clear this base out. I don't think this base actually attacks us or anything, but just clearing it out will give us access to a second base and a launching point for the future. But then we could just continue being offensive with this force and adding units to it as time goes on. Turn that off. It's like I could just use my pot, but I don't need it for anything. All right, that's good stuff. I would love another Ancient. Is this done yet? No, it's not. Just those Town Hall upgrades take so long. Can I get Ancient Protectors yet? We can with the Hunter's Hall.
I'm here to help.
Our time is short.
I just need more wisps. You can see how long it takes us to just get any... To just get any lumber, you need so many wisps. All right, let's go ahead and get more moon wells here. Upgrade me. We can get Ultravision too. That's all of our money.
For honor.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
So I guess I'll quick save. I keep making stuff at home, and what we can do is once we make a big circle, we can open the trees from the back. Also, maybe just I'll buy a healing pot here.
Of course. Can I help you? I'm here to help. The night.
Okay, you're all good.
A sound plan.
And then there's stuff all like behind these trees, just like all over the
The
place.
traitorous human prince. Run for your lives.
Certainly.
Okay, we're going for this now. Roar me.
Justice shall be done. For honor.
I don't know why I just mana burned that poor lady, but you know, it is what it is.
Bloody corpses.
Okay, we need an Ancient of Lore, but guess what? We need more lumber. Get more wisps for lumber.
Here to help. Is there danger?
And then let's get one level in evasion. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, they're chasing him down, too. Look at that.
Our warriors have engaged.
That 700 HP is killer. All right, move on up.
On your mark.
We're okay. We're okay. Move on in.
Point the way. Safe.
I'm here to help.
On your mark.
Is there danger?
Okay, where do the skeletal grunts get built from? I think it's this mausoleum, so... Stop it, stop it. Arthas, help. Yeah, go for that mausoleum first. And now can I make an Ancient of Lore? Yes, I can. I will say, I think I'm least comfortable with the Night Elves as a faction. So this is, it's weird, you know? And then here comes Sylvanas as well, unfortunately. That's...
Of course.
Well, it's not Sylvanas. It's just a lot of skeletons. If I can just destroy this mausoleum, and then we can just back up and deal with the rest of this later.
A sound plan.
Okay, let's go ahead and just leave. That's not going to work with the amount of those grunts. But we have some reinforcements here. Can renew glaive throwers and other mechanical units as well as ancients. Yeah, that's fine.
Research finished.
That's all well and good.
The enemy.
Let's get another Ancient of War as well. And once we can get that rejuve, I'll be feeling pretty good.
Research finished.
Point the way.
I'm here to help.
Okay, you don't have to go all the way back, okay?
For the night.
I do need more glaive throwers, though. Just to get through this stuff, just to get through the buildings really fast, and they do get focused down.
The night is my strength.
Okay, it does feel like our DPS is strong enough that we can make this happen. Again, I'm waiting for Sylvanas to come back. Let me get my Druids of the Claw adept training so that we can start rejuving. That should really even the... It should really even this up, just considering...
I'm here to help.
Those grunts we just don't have great recourse for. Just rally to Arthas.
The night is my strength.
We could go and keep the pressure on Teal.
A sound.
I'm not sure if they would have rebuilt a bunch of that stuff or what.
On your mark. Fair enough.
But we're rallying here. You just make archers. That's all of our money. Let's see if Teal has rebuilt a bunch. We can quick save. And Blue just attacked us, so...
Research finished.
We're just
Our
waiting.
warriors have engaged
And
the
let's go ahead and
enemy.
move a Wisp up here to take this.
Is there danger?
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Turn that off, and then let's move in
Of course.
and actually attack
Is there danger?
the structures.
A sound plan.
There's another mausoleum there as well, so let's move on up and handle that. Good. Okay, we're bringing up more stuff too. We'll just keep this push on. Again, as that mausoleum dies, they won't have anything else there. And then how much
Our
for the Tree of
warriors have
Life?
engaged the enemy.
Not that much, so we're all good. Now they can they get to that from a different direction? No, I think this is the only way they can get to us from is this way. So that's perfect. Maybe we can build some moonwells up here. So destroy that, and then that, and then that.
I stand ready.
These range units really aren't great versus buildings, so it just takes them a very long time to kill buildings. That's okay. You don't need to be attacking that. Mausoleum is almost dead. These towers don't do much damage at all, so... Again, eventually we'll be able to make a big circle around, and again, this is a shortcut back to our base. Which also opens the way for Sylvanas to attack us from different directions, so I'm not super thrilled with it.
I stand for the night.
Necro Lord Defenders. Okay, that's on its way up.
The sleeper has awakened.
We need more dudes on Wisps, and I'm going to send a Wisp down here to take this base as well, which is, again, aggressive. But if we get all these set up, we don't have to saturate all the gold mines, but to have the forward bases there is handy. And, oh, you know, we're not undead, so we don't need a town hall to build forward production. That's something to also keep in mind.
I'm here to help.
Okay, no thanks. You guys just back up
Is there danger?
and mana burn her.
Justice shall be done. I stand.
Okay, she's out of mana. Okay, we pretty much took... Well, I was gonna say, these skeletons, man, they're just got so much beef to them. Roar?
I'm aware.
Your man.
I'm here to help.
Okay, we lived. This is done. I think I'm gonna get this saturated. This down here doesn't necessarily need saturated, but I think we get a tree here anyway. So that we can build forward wisps easily. Again, that's kind of superfluous. That's a lot of money to spend just so that we can get some forward wisps, you know. But That's all right.
At once.
Maybe get some of these units in happier shape.
Justice shall be done.
And then with our extra money, we just build some ladies and have them up here at the front. And we chill, because again, I think this is the only direction that they will attack us from until we purposefully break some trees.
Night is my strength.
And I'm not super interested in doing that right now, so... Perfect. I'm really glad that when you queue those up, they automatically go in. I mean, 6 workers on lumber you'd think would be enough, but it's really not. It's really not. I could also just uproot these dudes and walk them over there, but that would take longer than just spending the money, I think, at this point. Again, I say this every time I play these race swaps, but it is interesting how this really does make you think differently on how you approach these missions. I appreciate it a lot. I mean, the one thing to consider is, like, it could be a lot... It could be just, like, a very simple, straightforward swap, but it's not. There's a lot of creativity that goes into it. Clearly a lot of work goes in with splicing the voice lines, you know, for better or for worse at times. But overall, it's pretty cool. And it's also cool to see how Zaytanth 87 has improved over time as well. Like, when we played the prologue, it was rough in spots. I think just like in terms of balance, I think the creativity was definitely there, but I struggled in certain places. That's okay. It's, you know, partly my fault or equally my fault as well, but like there wasn't a lot of consistency with the difficulties, for example. Let's go ahead and just get 3 wisps here to make some ancients.
Point the way.
This feels just a lot more experienced, I guess is the word I'd use, because it is, right? It's the 3rd campaign that this creator has worked on. And that's always something I really enjoy, is playing through stuff over periods of time that, like, you can see the improvements people have made as they continue to make maps. I should probably make my moonwells further up, but I'm not going to. Here, let's repair.
My strength is yours.
Okay, we'll hotkey those. I mean, getting some moonwells up here would be handy, but I don't think it's super necessary. Just getting our mana back would be nice. So I think if we push forward, again, we open that up, but if we open that up, we have to make sure we keep moving forward to stop blue from getting in front of us and, like, attacking us from a direction that we don't expect. Is there a reason that you didn't? Maybe we didn't have the lumber at the time? I'm not sure. Yeah, lumber as Night Elves is rough. Again, it's nice that you don't break the trees, but that's never really been a problem for me in the first place, so.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike?
Get a nice rejuve on him. Blight Spreader.
Where shall I strike?
Oh, sorry, buddy. That guy didn't deserve to go like that. Okay, now that that's done, let's break the trees right up here. Sylvanas will attack next, like the actual hero Sylvanas will attack next. She's the only, her faction is the only one that does attack currently, so. I think there's one more enemy base, and then there is a, there's one more enemy base along the way, and then there's the main Sylvanas base, which I know can be a little tricky. I think we just need ladies. Is this just creeps back here, or is this a shortcut? I think this is a shortcut. Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm here to help.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
We don't have a oh no, we can use wisps to dispel. I mean, they'll die, but you can use them to dispel. So this just goes straight back to our main base. So you know what? I guess we could just add all of these because our units can rally up to at their leisure. And then the other one, like this pathway, opens up even later. There might be creeps back there. We'll worry about that in the future.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Let's go ahead and open this up next.
Where shall I strike?
And we have the potential for 100 supplies, so let's just make bear men. We have access to an extra gold mine as well. Secret found. I think this is just a fountain. Unless it's different. Cool. Okay.
Justice shall
We have to be careful because, like, Sylvanas could just show up at any time. We're, like, slightly out of position, breaking trees. We lose all of our siege weaponry, etc., etc. Okay, that's not close enough to hit him, but that's okay. L for Immolate. Zap him. Turn off Immolate. It's a waste of mana, I think. We have an opening in his inventory. I know for sure that there's at least one place where we can get some items. Maybe 2 places we can get some items here on this map, so we'll make sure to do that. We could just bottleneck Sylvanas on this ramp while we wait. And then go, because I assume she's coming soon. I'm going to get 2 more glaive throwers that'll close to max us out. Hotkey all the druids. Maybe too many druids at this rate.
I stand for the night.
I'm awake.
I stand for the light, he stands for the night. You love to hear it.
Our time is short. Where shall I strike?
Is there danger?
I'm growing impatient.
The night is my strength. Of course.
I'm awake.
So let's go ahead.
I stand ready.
We got some more ladies coming out. Is that her? No, that's just stuff behind trees. Goblin merchant.
On your mark.
Okay, and let's move on up. I love how fast he attacks. That's really, really nice. I mean, again, it's very different because not having Death Coil is okay because, like, Death Coil isn't that important when most of your units are disposable.
Justice shall be done. For honor.
I want to say there's something here.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, there's Sylvanas.
Our time is short. I bring the door.
Again, just keep her mana burn. She'll kill some stuff here or there, but we don't have a stun. Confirming we don't. Yeah, we don't have a stun, so we have no way to actually stun her out of that or anything. Now I'm starting to second guess myself that there is anything back here. Wait. He's a genius. A genius! Honestly, this Pendant of Energy is not that exciting or important either, so that's something I'm willing to get rid of as time goes on. We'll see. Let's move these folks up.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is there danger?
That's quite a lot of gnolls.
Of course. For honor.
We'll have to use the fountain. Kill the Overseer, he's buffing all the other ones. There you go. Healthstone. I mean, that's fine for him. Minor health regen. It's tempting to use it right away. In fact, depending on what's in these crates, I may very well just do that.
The night is my strength. Justice shall be done. A sound plan.
That's just summon skeletons. I mean, yeah, that's not important. We could pick it up and sell it, but that's not necessary. Let's just make more bears, because they're fairly fragile before you can get bear form. Here is the next set of trees that would loop back to our base, and then this area up here is what I was thinking of, in that there's some creeps up there that I know would have an item for Arthas.
I stand for the night.
Oh, see, it'll turn itself off. Again, it's not like there's really much we're using his mana for otherwise, though. That's the thing. You can waste as much mana as you want. It doesn't really matter. I mean, until you get Demon Form. Like, if you desperately need to use Demon Form, then yeah, you're hurting there. But otherwise, it's really not that big of a deal.
Point the way. Sing more.
Okay, let's get going.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
You can stop attacking the ground. And we just have like a menagerie of units that are like chilling back here. Let's actually kill these, please.
I'm awake.
Roar me.
Bring the door.
Oh, they're called Siphon Towers because they actually have a Siphon Mana ability. I don't like that one bit. I mean, it's cool. I do like it. It's just being facetious.
Is there danger?
Okay, Arthas. Get on up here.
Plan.
Maybe I should have gotten some skeletons. Ah! Those skeleton grunts scare me. I mean, I think I would like Huntresses. Weirdly enough, I think I would like Huntresses. We're doing okay, though. Bears are I mean, the Druids of the Claw are honestly more support units than they are tanks until they get bear form. At which point you basically put them in bear form and leave them in bear form, and maybe you have 2 or 3 to just pop out and rejuve your hero, you know? Okay, these guys, you know, they're looking good. There's nothing up in this direction, I don't think. It's just a pathway to our base. Looks good.
Where shall I strike? Our time is short.
I guess at least make an attempt.
Kaldorei.
We did, and he lives? It's the new age of Jay Barrino after all. All right, here's Sylvanas. Let's roar one more time. There it is. Okay, then just auto attack with the glaive throwers. Give me more archers. It honestly might be worth bringing wisps to dispel the curse. Because that impacts us pretty substantially. Hey, guess what though? I got another one.
On your mark. I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Do I have units just like sitting around up here? That's what I thought. I figured I would pan up here and there'd just be people just sitting here. Get zapped. Okay. Hit the halls of the buried, huh?
My strength. A sound plan for honor.
We lost all those bears. I don't think we have a single one left alive. That's fine. We don't need them. Here's one. Get up here and heal my hero, please. And you can roar when we attack the final base. Nice. Mausoleum, because those grunts are a little spooky.
A sound plan.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I'm here to help.
Good job. Okay, let's take some units. We'll come on up here.
For honor.
We'll destroy whatever's up here, and then we'll decide if and what we want to drop. If we want to drop anything and what we want to drop. Wait, what? Oh. Ding. Archer v. Archer? I think my archers win. I got more of them. I don't even have to focus fire. Look at that. Okay, cool. And then this stuff will like steadily work itself out. We'll get more bears. I feel like I am kind of running out of money because you have to spend a lot to maintain these forces.
Shall be done. For honor.
Again, or I could just use some wisps to dispel the curse. I don't need as many on lumber anymore. More gnolls, huh? Hopefully they'll drop us something decent though. That's a possibility. Yeah, go for the overseer first. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. And Sylvanas will probably come here and attack us pretty soon. We probably shouldn't be so clumped up because she does come with that siege weaponry.
Our time is short.
Let's be a little preemptive just in case breaking that last base is a nightmare. Let's do that. In general, like it's not like the difficulty for this is astronomically harder. Oh, look, another ring +2. We don't need that. Is astronomically more difficult or anything. It's just, again, the matchup is different, and you just have to think about using your tools differently. I know, I want to say was it the prologue where there was just like this really intense focus to make the player have to use Magic Sentry? Am I thinking Magic Sentry? I don't know. It was like they really wanted you to use tools that weren't typically used, and I just sort of refused to do it. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't as simple as like, oh, you need to see invisible units. It was like it was an active ability that is like barely ever used by anybody. I don't even remember what it is now. Plenty of gold left there. I guess just more ballista. Let's wait for her to attack us one more time. I think there might be some trolls down here, something to kill down here. I was about to say, you know what, whenever she attacks us next, but here she is. Give me a roar. Oh, is that her again? I thought she just attacked us in the last round. You know what, if you want to not auto-attack and you're just going to life drain like that, it's not really hurting me that bad. It's really not. I probably should actually be rejuving.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
The night of strength.
Okay. I think we have what it takes. Again, I'm taking this final base, and I think that's the right choice.
Stand for the night.
Let's just look around and see.
Of course.
Yeah, Fountain of Mana's never hurt anybody. I mean, it's gonna hurt my enemies, if you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm sorry. Just forget what I'm saying. Okay, let's rejuve him, and then we're gonna get our mana back, which is real nice. What you got for me, buddy?
Of course.
Nah.
For honor.
Maybe I should take that. I mean, it's not any better than a health stone is arguably better because it's the healing plus.
Anudura has awakened. Of course.
Okay, we got this little area down here. Let's move up. We can bottleneck their next attack on the bridge. Then we go and attack them.
Waiting on you.
We're living the dream.
All too easy.
Plenty of gold there. Plenty of gold there. It's just coming in slow because we're on
Bloody corpses.
a low number of.
I'm here to help.
We're on high upkeep. We're on a high number of units. Sorry, the brain just isn't. It's not working fully right now.
Where shall I strike?
It's late. Okay, come on over here.
Point away.
Wasn't there? I thought there were like trolls or something. I'm thinking of a different map. Yeah, there's whatever was there, and then the mana fountain.
The night is my strength. Of course.
Okay, good work. We've just slowly but surely worked our way through this. You know what? I think we just keep these dudes sort of back.
Point away.
And I don't think we have too many ballista. It's plenty of DPS at that. As long as we have some frontline support covering them, which is really just Arthas, then we're good.
Finally, we've reached the Necrogate. Press the attack. Let none survive.
Summon the reinforcements. We must hold them back.
Come to me. No,
I'm here to
come.
help.
You know,
I stand for the night.
I think we're gonna have to fight them on the low ground. I don't want to do that, but they're refusing to come to us.
Our time is gone.
Let's get this dude in here. We need a roar.
Our time is gone.
I'm here to help.
Pretty sure Arthas is not gonna make it. So let's mana burn there, turn off Immolation Aura, and just sort of chill. You can see they're just like plowing through my army.
Bloody
I use my roar,
I stand for the night.
but there's only so much your boy can do against this sheer amount of units with my composition. So, you know, we spam it out.
Our warriors have
I
engaged the
stand for
enemy.
the night. For honor.
We really have to get up there soon to try and start pushing through.
Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake.
On your mark.
Don't lose. Okay, don't lose her.
Our time is short.
I stand.
Is there danger? The night is my strength.
Okay, gotta get in there. Gotta do something. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Warriors have engaged the enemy. Your move.
Gotta get on top of their production ASAP. I think the amount of glaive throwers we came in with early was crucial.
On your mark.
Looks like they just rebuild everything immediately, huh? Yeah, see, I don't think I have the production to keep up with this, but we're gonna try. I think we'll get it. It's just gonna be tight.
On your mark. Cry havoc.
Please.
Waiting on you. There. On your mark. Die.
There we go.
Same.
I stand.
Don't curse me, bro.
I'm here to help.
Okay, move up. There we go. It's funny how earlier I was like, oh, it's so much better balanced. it is. It's just, it's so different. It's so different. I sort of hate it. These grunts that are getting pumped out
Sound plan.
like crazy really make me want to use cheat. They really want to make me want to use cheat. I want to do it so bad. But people would be so mad. Get off the low ground.
I'll give it a shot. Point the way. Sing. Waiting there.
Bloody corpses.
Cry havoc. Point the way. Fire.
Because we have the advantage. I just am impatient. You know? Like, we're here. We just gotta start chewing away at their production.
Our warriors have engaged.
I'm just impatient. Keep it up. We're there. We're in. We have a critical mass inside this base. Honestly, just saturate this. We have the supply.
Justice shall be done.
You gotta get on top of this thing, though.
Stand for the night.
Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake.
All too easy. Very done. Sing.
That's unfortunate. Glaive throwers. Yeah. Once those get up to the front, we should be good. Did my hotkeys get overwritten? I think so.
Our time is gone.
Waiting around. Very
Again, just don't get too impatient. We're good. She's dead again.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Just gotta wait for those glaive throwers to wheel their slow butts up here, and we've won. I don't know what they're doing at this Plague Works. I'm just gonna sit here
Strength is yours.
and just chip away at these structures. Oh, you were supposed to redo that, lady.
point the way.
I think whatever happens next mission, we're either gonna get huntresses or bears, and we're gonna be in so much better shape. We need to be able to tank those grunts, which again is something that the high elves distinctly don't have in the original version, and we don't have a front line, even like meat shield, like ghouls again. You probably wouldn't really be using many ghouls on this, but crypt fiends, you know, a lot tankier than normal ladies. Again, we're doing it. I was just getting like, as I was pushing in, I was like, well, I can keep a positive flow of units, but it's going to take a long time. And here I am in the future, and I can say, you know what, I'm glad that I just held out. Here, destroy this, and then that, and then that.
I'm awake. Another rock.
How much is Roar? 100.
My strength is yours. Another rock.
Don't chase, though. Okay, no more Sylvanas. I think she actually has another altar further up, but we can worry about that later. Does she?
Our time is yours.
But yeah, my hotkey's got all messed up. Yeah, now I got plenty of money.
Our warriors have engaged the
That
enemy.
impatience, man. But we're good. Yeah, now we got plenty of glaive throwers, too.
The night is my strength.
How are we doing on items? What got dropped up here that I decided not to take? Wasn't it just another ring +2?
Is there
I think so.
Of
Okay,
course.
let's move on up.
Our
Now we can
strength
auto
is
attack. They can't reinforce. I mean, I think they had what, 3 production structures, which isn't a ton, but you know, with the units that they can make from them, they were really churning out those grunts. And then the banshees, they only needed to make 1. It would come out cursed 2 or 3 units, and that just really removed the utility from my army.
Our time.
And if I would just bring wisps to I don't even know what the ability is called because I never use it, but it just dispels. Yeah. So we could just detonate the wisps on our own units to remove curse, which we might have to do on the last mission. Do we, as Night Elves, do we have better dispel options later? I want to say fairy dragons? Destroy, yeah, we're doing that. Blight Tower, that's cool.
I stand for the night.
What dispel option? I think it's just because your wisps have it that it just. I mean, keep in mind, every time you want to dispel, that costs 60 gold, plus the opportunity cost of whatever else the wisp will be doing, gathering gold, building a building, repairing a building, gathering lumber. But in this case, I even talked about it on my way to attacking this base, thinking like, oh, this last base might be pretty hard to break. I probably should be dispelling. And then I just didn't do it, and then I paid the price. I still won, but I complained because it was taking too long. That's the new age of Jay Barino.
Fall back to the second gate. Fall back.
The gate has fallen. Onward, my warriors. Onward to victory.
The gate has fallen. That's because he has to remove the word elf. See, the old age of Jay Barrino would have just complained and not acknowledged the fact that we could have used wisps to detonate away the curse. You understand? The new age is acknowledging that we could do something, but choosing not to do it anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody. The Three Moons Key next time.